Crispy taco. Smades. Smades. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down to the 42-yard line. Setting the tone earlier with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense. So off the incompletion, it sets up at third down and 3. They'll try to move the chains into the run. The game is enough to move the sticks ball at the 40. Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. Single back takes the handoff. Run up the middle. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down. Takes the grab, but plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. This is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working. Whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they can be in for a long day.
Ooh.
Down at the 3, big gain on that completion. Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind him for some great yards. Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So ball over 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Great job.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end that shows off his hands.
Getting set for their second down. From the shotgun, handoff.
Damn.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play. All the way to the 27.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain in this offense.
The Buckeyes lining up here on first and 10. The shotgun handoff here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Slides a good throw. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Screen to the wide receiver. They get him down to the gain. Push the ball up to the 36.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Handoff to the back.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. pass rush closing in. He'll avoid this DB with a slide.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense looking to convert a 3rd and short with 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Going for his running back. And that pass is way out.
Come on, hell, he's way old.
He meant to throw that ball to.
Man on your own.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Pass caught, 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Minutes going to round up for 1st half here. It's kicking down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's called. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position, open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the arm, caught to the right. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. Much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Fires it to the left side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down in this offense.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. 2nd down and goal. Wants to throw it. Looking for 6. Touchdown. Now they call a run. Got the first down and still motoring. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Running game shot.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain. That run sets up a critical third down play. Some pre-snap movement back in motion. Caught near the sticks. It's lost. We're able to move the sticks and set up now first down at the 34. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason of the playoff. Working with the lead. It comes down to the third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Ohio State has the lead here after one, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. From the shotgun to hand off. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Takes the handoff again. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up that run plays.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field. Instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
First down and more. He's still running. Solid gain. They moves him up out to the 32.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call. Just keep working that clock.
Looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for a completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moving all the way to the 38. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to win.
He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. Will come up on second down now. send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Intercepted, the last thing they can afford. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Grinding away on the ground. And they tackle him with a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal to try to run it in. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game. Because, you know, the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job here by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 3rd down and goal for the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about that?
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the...
Was he? That's crazy. Thirty five to 39 to 34. Ooh. Was it good? Shit. And for a good one. They get to be home.
To start the drive, the quick throw to the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And there's the handoff. And the one moves the ball to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Makes a quick grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, going to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job of the defense to fight with the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
The offense gets some positive yards.
And the first play of the drive now, the 25. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz, and they're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The tight end's got it on the corner. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. So Kirk, Boise State is in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now.
Gotta be bigger than that. Gotta be bigger than that.
All the way to the end zone. What determination. Chris Ball.
They got to be bigger than that.
Here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. We'll see what they can do this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents an excellent field position. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive, how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to 32.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, and J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
First and 10 play coming up. Looking for a man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. Now the 40. Finally with it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks free. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There's some space on the 30. And the Seahawks brought down after an excellent run. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his back. He's got it in the open. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And they're trying to push it in here. And they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying on their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pressure and sack, and will be tackled inside the 10. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown. And 6 more points to the total.
And I love running backs that kick.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And the running back takes the handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They get it down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The top strategy here.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
First and 10 now for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Buckeyes will line up on first and 10. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State.
I'll tell you what, this first time, this was...
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They'll hand it off. Pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short game. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose in the 40. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off.
Checks this down to the running back. They bring it down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They bring it back. That play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
A 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Picks up the game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. He reaching for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I know the back's going to go.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop and pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're going to run it here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A play action looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46. They come up on 1st down. Clock running. Final minute here of the 3rd quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They finally stop them at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Makes a quick catch. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They continue to run up the score. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And the back now goes in motion. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down. He was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. The offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable and complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield and spot the ball to 44.
What a shock, right? This guy, once again, gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Handoff to the back. Second down play coming up. The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. Awesome.
Now the defensive coordinator must be thinking it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 and a first down. Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Grinding away with a running game. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores now. Running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here to put this game on ice.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They are pouring it on now. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys to go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we found another national champion that punctuates a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Hey, shit. Ain't got a flex about it. Ooh. So I was sitting there.